zu.
So we're here at Motor Mania with this beautiful car and Desiree, one of the sales executives. So Desiree, please just take us through this beautiful car. And I mean, just looking at the front, I mean, that's where we should basically start off. It looks amazing and I just want to know more about the car.
Okay, yes. So today we have the Volkswagen T-Cross, 1 liter, TSI Highline DSG, R-Line package. So it's a very long name for such a beautiful car.
That's definitely a really long name.
So if you can start with the color, it has a very unique color, turquoise, and this is actually the color that they advertised the car with.
Really?
When it came out, yes. This is a 2020 model.
Wow.
It has LED digital headlights.
Okay.
And then also turning corner lights. It has day runners, so it means it stays on during the day. And then something special, it has a coming and going home system, which means is if you get home, you lock the car, it stays on for 30 seconds.
That's interesting. All right. So let's just take a look at the side of the car as well. I mean, what special features? Does it have any sensors and all that kind of? I want to know.
Yeah, this car actually has sensors all around the car.
All around the car.
So it detects if there's something in front of the car while parking or driving.
All right.
Helps you with that. Also has parking assistance.
All right.
And then it has 18-inch alloy rims.
Oh.
And then something special, has a keyless entry.
I have to say, this keyless system thing, it really honestly fascinates me, because people are used to like this thing of like you grab your key and then you have to stick it in and unlock it and all that.
And finding the key is always the issue. So if you have it on your body, the car will unlock by touching it and lock by touching it.
Especially you ladies with your handbags, and like you have to like...
You need to search in that handbag.
So that basically makes
it really effortless. Yes.
Wow. All right, so from the side, let's move to the back. All right, so what about the back? Can you tell us anything special about it?
Okay, so first of all, again, the sensors around the back. It has a reverse camera.
Okay.
And then I really like this stylish feature. So it's not a functional light, but it runs from right to left, right through, which really looks good.
Kind of looks like a spaceship, a modern touch to it. Wow. So we're now seated inside the car. Basically now we're just going to take a look at the special features, the comfort of the car, the storage spaces. We're going to take a look at everything that we really need to know about this car and what makes it really special. So let's start off with the technicality.
Okay, so first of all, it has a digital dashboard.
All right.
And then it also has a digital cluster, which means that you can customize it the way you like it.
Okay.
So for example, you can change it to see your music or who's phoning you or what speed you're driving or even how far you can still drive with your Petrol.
All right. So basically you won't have to, if someone is calling you, you won't have to look at your radio or you won't have to look at your phone. You basically just keep on looking.
Look in front of you and you can even answer it on your steering wheel.
Definitely.
So it also has cruise control.
All right.
And it has an infotainment system, which means you can also see when you reverse.
All right, yes.
You can actually see the cars behind you.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
So it really helps you with walking.
All right. So there are two things I want to touch on. You mentioned about cruise control, right? So if someone who doesn't really know what cruise control, I mean, you mentioned it to me earlier, but if someone doesn't know what cruise control is, can you just explain it to them?
It's basically the lazy system.
Lazy system.
So it really helps if you're driving a long road and you reach the speed that you want to drive, and then you just set it on that speed and the car will take over. You can take your foot off the pedal and it will drive.
And what happens if you decide to actually put your...
You can actually accelerate your car and if you take your foot off again, it will go back to the speed that you set it on.
And you won't be fighting the car?
You won't be fighting the car.
All right. And the other thing is that I noticed, like with the audio system, when you are coming closer to it, it's like it kind of sensed you, like...
It senses, yes.
That is...
It's really nice. And then it also has the push and stop engine, so it means you start your car with a key, with a button.
Wow. So basically this is just like a spaceship, honestly. So okay, now we want to look at the storage compartments. I think that is, I mean, the car itself is huge, it's spacious, and I think people would love to know about the storage compartments as well.
Yeah, so it is very spacious. The leg room, head space, everything is really nice. It's comfortable, as you can feel. So it also has the cup holders. And at the sides of the door, you can also see there's a lot of storage.
Okay.
And then your glove box, also nice and big. There's a CD compartment, the SD card reader.
I love that they actually have the CD and the SD card reader, because some people love old school, bringing your bag with all your CDs and just, you know, rock and rolling
Yeah,
with
you can
that.
still use it in this new fancy car.
Definitely. So what we're gonna do is, I think we covered everything in the front. We're gonna hop into the back, and then we're gonna take a look at the things that are interesting at the back. So now we're sitting in the back seat, and what we're gonna do is we're just gonna take a look at the small little special features of the back seat, and yeah, I want to know them.
Okay, so first of all, once again, you have enough room at the back. You
Okay.
will definitely be comfortable driving long roads at the back. And then it also has storage compartments behind the seats, the sides of the doors,
Yeah.
and then something special is you can charge your phone from the back.
Oh, you
So
don't have to borrow from
you
the
don't need to borrow from the front. And then it has ISOFIX in the seats. So that means is your baby car seat just locks into the seats. You don't have to hassle with safety belts and everything,
Okay.
which makes it a very safe car for a family car with its automatic braking system.
Okay.
And yeah, I think that covers it.
That covers it for the so what about the safety features? Like nothing.
So it has an alerting system, which
Okay.
means if you drive onto a car, it alerts you that there's something in front of you, and then it also brakes.
It also brakes.
Yeah.
All right. So I think that covers everything from the back seat. I mean, it is the back seat after all. So so now we're at the boot, and I want to know all the special details about the boot.
Okay. So first of all, you can see it's a lot of space.
All right.
If you're going on an adventure, road trip, grocery shopping, there's enough space.
All right.
And then we have this spare tire installed at the bottom, so it doesn't take up space of your boot. This is an amplifier of the Beats audio system installed. And then if you're stressed about having something big,
Uh-huh.
the seats can fold, so you get more space out of the car.
So Desiree, thank you so much for taking us through this amazing, beautiful car with a special color and a long name. So guys, do yourself a favor and come to Motor Mania and get a test drive, and I'll see you in the next video.
Ryan Little.